recommend you turning this off is simply because once you get to a point so people learn how to play the game, even remotely, they know when to counter everything. And I've seen it happen in Storm Connections when they had stuff like this. I'm recommending y'all to turn this off. But if you new, try it out, see if you like it. But you will get predictable and people will start punishing you. So make sure all that's checked off. Another key thing, if you're one person that likes to have inverted flight controls, like up means down, down means up, you can have that. The game has really good movement to help y'all figure out how you should move in Sparking Zero. And if you have those preferences, just go to controls, the camera, vertical camera controls, and horizontal controls. Now, this is the most important. And
come on, Vegeta, you're not done already, are ya?
Small straight hard up.
If I want him to keep training me, I have to catch him before he runs off again.
Man, no fair. I want to train some more, though.
On judge a book by its cover, Coño. Me. Yeah. Nah.
Wow! Everybody's here!
Let me go pop one. Three years in Dagestan and forget it.
Horizontal controls. Now, this is the most important tip that a lot of y'all, everybody should implement. I'm saving y'all controllers and I'm saving y'all some money. Hear me out. So, I watched 4 early access streamers, and they was all filming it doing this. A lot of people were stuck on 30 minutes. I was even stuck on 30 minutes because the control, it's not hard to do. The game control scheme makes this horrible to
get a load of this.
See the tutorial above? It's saying hit square, 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 and if you have it on basic controls, it's L3 plus R3 to tag in. Then you gotta flick right just to switch characters.
Do you know what's really fun? Take your website on with.
Yo, how goes it? See ya.
Hey, we're How Ridiculous, 3 childhood friends and digital content.
It's good to see you, Dad.
Epic stuff from Perth, Australia. We've got about 15 million followers. We're in the billions of views. And we're a small team.
We're going back to the base.
I always feel like our content.
We're going back to the basics.
And being fun.
Me running with the D like I'm Piccolo.
I know I'm a bit rusty, though. I've just been so focused on studying lately.
Running with the Z's like I'm Piccolo.
So you hit left for one in store, or hit right for the other one. Yeah, the game really wants you to go like that, and that's really weird. I'm gonna teach y'all how to fix y'all controllers forever, so where you don't have to use the analog sticks for transforming or changing characters. So when you first go to controls and camera, all the way until you see directional buttons. What this does is if you turn it to standard, it makes the panel controls all on the D-pad of the controller, the arrow keys of your PS5 pad. If you switch the directional buttons to classic, you can move with both the D-pad and the analog stick. I like it, but since that chase change and switching is very well with the analog stick, and PS5 controllers don't have the best analog sticks, I highly recommend everybody, this is the most important setting in this video, change directional buttons to standard. And I'll show you how easy and how much better it is. For this tutorial, I'll be showing you with Goku Black, obviously. Show you how easy and how much better it is. For this tutorial, I'll be showing you with Goku Black, obviously. Show you how easy and how much better it is.
We should probably just start buying that shit every day.
For this tutorial, I'll be showing you with Goku Black, obviously. Remember you had to click L and R3 just to get stuff going with this? You're killing your control.
I'm gonna be fighting first.
Them down. Up on the D-pad shows Goku Black. And you can go into his transformation, push up, and then the button. So up on the D-pad controls the transformation. You see how on the right side it still says analog stick? Bear with me, this is the jarring part. It is no longer the right stick. Wherever you see the transformation, that is whatever it is. So for example, let's use Goku for this to make this easier. So the arrow dictation no longer is arrows with the right analog stick. They actually turn to button presses. So Super Saiyan 1 is square, Super Saiyan 2 is triangle, Super Saiyan 3 is Super Saiyan 3, and if you had another transformation, X will be probably the strongest one. So now you hit up and then triangle to go into Goku's Super Saiyan 2. Also, this doesn't apply with characters with multiple transformations. Frieza, we know he has almost 3 to 5 transformations. With Frieza, you would have to go through a different base stage first.
Wow! This is...
We're going back to the basics.
And I don't think you can power out or switch up anything. Yep, this is the next Frieza Pillhead. I call it Pillhead. Always called it that. And we go into the
Yeah, they haven't added new thingy.
And then you have finally full power Frieza, which he doesn't have the ability to go from 1 to 3 all in his moveset. I don't know if that's a thing. That might be really weird for Frieza. I think usually you could just...
I like the time chamber. That's one of the cleanest.
To 3 and then like full power. So I don't know why they made
I gotta
like
down.
Frieza is the one exception. And you don't have an X transformation. They're always idle.
Damn, I gotta unlock these shits again.
But when did you change?
Okay. Shit. Oh. I ain't gonna lie, the stories was actually pretty good for these. I actually enjoyed it. Yo, download it, bro, so we can fight, bro. I'm ass, so gotta get better. Come on, bro. We don't be having nothing to play. Oh, yeah. G2. But I don't even know how to play this shit, bro. I'm that dumb, bro. So I'm trying to practice right now.
I found later in the day that personally, I would tell you to turn all of the sensibility off unless you're just really struggling. But guard assist, recovery assist, there's been times where like the game auto test for me after certain situations, and it doesn't feel good because people just know when to hit me at that point, and people just catching me off guard. It's just one thing for you. Personally, I would do myself.
Okay.
Like to learn how to do it yourself. So with guard assist and recovery on, a lot of times the game doesn't want to do it, or when they feel like it's the right time to do it after certain windows. And I feel like I was locked into a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, the Dragon Dash in this game is actually pretty fucking cool.
Ask me all sorts of questions about the game. Remember, you guys are going, and that is wrong. Follow, I'm out.
So I'll switch with the whip.
Not everyone's life
training
runs in straight
setting.
lines. At Sophia, we get that. Our flexible, affordable, self-paced college-level courses help thousands of people just like you complete their degrees for only $99 a month.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good, boys? We are back at it again with another MLB Show 25 video for you guys, and today we are updating our outfielders tier list. Seems like a pretty good time to do it. We've gotten some spotlights, some headliners, weekend classic rewards, program rewards, collection rewards even, so there is a lot to go over with these outfielders. Everything is kind of relative, you know. If I'm putting some of these guys in C tier, it's because they're not really stacking up with top competition, not necessarily that.
They got a lot of shit for you to get better. That's crazy.
Overall or something like that. So, hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, like, subscribe, all of that. And we will start off with the I think he's S tier. It depends. Like, if you're a legend player, and your opponents are really cognizant of what they're going with, they're always going to do like the weight sliders or like or opposite handed circle changes. Yeah, that could be kind of a headache to deal with. But for average player, for Hall of Fame, for All-Star, he's going to be really good. The reaction to offense kind of tough, but he has that speed to make up for it. And then obviously he has an absolute host because it's good. So I like to call him, I think he's really solid. He's a good like usually people tend to really go into his swing. It's just not a quirks this year. They have no quirks. I don't know why they did that. But I think whoever comes in, he's a weak S tier right now. I think as we get more developed outfielders, more developed 99s, he'll probably start to drop. But for right now, he's a pretty solid option, especially to get him relatively easily. Eli, same spot in outfield that he is in the infield. I feel like the speed's a little more valuable. Assuming you like superfractor him, I think he has like 93, 94 speed, something like that, which is pretty decent, especially for a switch hitter. You're probably, until you get him like superfractor, or if you have like a PCA or a Beltron out there, you're probably just going to work on the corner spot and have that 50 something pretty accurate. So I think he's alright. Again, I don't love the swing. Everything pretty decent, and at least the speed's more valuable in the outfield. Nick Allen, if this is your starting left fielder, not gonna argue with you. Dude matches lefties, has an awesome swing, has some really good quirks.
I think I like that. The controls better.
Defender in the world, but no other left fielders really are. When you look at like top of the meta guys, you look at like this Manny, this Ted Williams. None of the left fielders are really premium defensive players, so I feel like he stacks up pretty well there defensively, and then in the meta of seeing nothing but lefties for the most part, he's pretty good at that. Junior Rollins, we got a little funky with this just because outfield's a really weak spot in the game right now, other than like center field, and if you're running usually bats and right, and you don't mind, you know, the righty at bats and whatnot, obviously it's a lot easier to just use all switch hitters. That's what most people do. But if you got some corner outfield spots that need to be filled, I don't know about running these guys in like center. You could, but in the corner spot, Rollins really not gonna be terrible. I'd probably even venture far enough to say that they're like S tier, just because, you know, who are you comparing them with?
Contestant number 17, would you like to give a comment?
Stop. These are the best settings for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, so you can just hop in and play right away. You start up your game, go ahead and navigate to options, and the first one we're going to click is controllers and camera. The only thing I want to talk about here is the control style setting. For new players, I recommend standard. For experienced players, I recommend classic. Regardless, go ahead and review both controls to see what fits for you. Next, we're going to go to accessibility. Now, combo assist is really up to you. It may help you finish up some of those combos you can't complete. The next three, however, though, I recommend having on. These are those moments when you fly after your enemy and continue attacking them after you completed something crazy. These different assist settings are going to actually help you do that, and they may run through your key and whatnot. Next up is guard assist, which you most definitely need to have on. This will prioritize blocking over perception and Z counters. Recovery assist, I have on. I recommend so because there's moments when you're flying through the air and you don't want to be mashing your buttons like crazy in order to recover. Recovery assist is your friend. Lastly is revenge counter assist. I recommend having this on because you're going to want to manually do your defense counters. This may activate it or assist you in times when you don't need it and run through skill points. Let me know if this helps. These are the best settings for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, so you can just hop in and play right away. When you start up your game, go ahead and navigate to options, and the first one we're going to click is controllers and camera. The only thing I want to talk about here is the control style setting. For new players, I recommend standard. For experienced players, I recommend classic. Now regardless, go ahead and review both controls to see what fits for you. Next, we're going to go to accessibility. Now, combo assist is really up to you. It may help you finish up some of those combos you can't complete. Next three, however, though, I recommend having on. These are those moments when you cry after your enemy and just see what's happening on that.
See ya!
Next up is guard assist, which you most definitely need to have on. This will prioritize blocking over perception.
Okay.
Yeah, look at my stream on YouTube.
You should join us, Kakarot. Think of the battles you'll have. Isn't your Saiyan blood boiling with excitement from the thought?
Shut up! If you think I'd ever join you, then you're dumber than you look.
I can't help but wonder. That child behind you, is that your son?
He's not!
Yes, that boy indeed has Saiyan blood. It's no use trying to hide it from me. I could see his tail from here.
So what if he does?
You know, perhaps you need a little time to decide. I'll just borrow your son for a while so you can think over my offer.
Take one step closer to Gohan and I'll knock you out! Back off!
Hell, bro. Fucking go cool over here, bro. Go cool. Yagarumu.
If you want your little brat returned safely, Kakarot, prove your Saiyan spirit. Eliminate 100 Earthlings and pile them here before I return in 1 day. And let me be very clear about this. If I come back and I don't see 100 corpses, I killed the kid.
An eventful top of the first inning. No score here at Lone Depot Park on this Saturday afternoon. Ocean Bank starting the lineup for the Marlins. It'll be Edwards, Stowers, and Ramirez, followed by Hicks, Lopez, and Marcy. And Wagaman, Pauly, and Myers. When he throw by Kyle Stowers to aid in the assist. Yuri Perez in the top of the first.
We talk about guys that use that four-seamer. Butler, 59% he'll use that pitch, and it's a good one, 97-98.
Pitch swinging is Xavier Edwards. Pops one foul, nothing at 1 on X.
See what the scouting report tells us about the 24-year-old. There it is. You know, he grew up, was born in Paul, Mass. Yeah, he's a Red Sox fan. Upper 90s gas. Last year he was in AA and AAA. I don't think he's a Red Sox fan now.
They find that out, he's in big trouble. His third start of the season on Monday versus the Rays. He was charged with his first career loss. He allowed 3 runs, all earned in 4 1/3. He became the 10th pitcher in Yankees franchise history to record at least 7 strikeouts in his major league debut. Joining Jordan Montgomery, Luis Severino, Masahiro Tanaka, and others.
Look at King.
See what the arsenal is for Cam Schlittler. There it is. We talked about the four-seamer. Almost 60% of the time. A few sliders, pretty much 2 pitches. He'll mix in some of the others.
Go on!
Nothing Xavier Edwards can't handle. And as you watch, just called strike 3.
I ain't gonna lie, Cam Schiller got the fucking, he throw heat.
Got a little giddy up on it.
A little giddy up and a little movement, too. You freeze on that because it looks like it's going to be off the plate inside. And then the movement brought it just back enough.
Schlittler has tossed at least 5 innings in 2 of his
Piccolo?
first career starts. Here is Stowers, who threw out Trent Grisham.
What are you doing here?
Stan hit that ball so hard there at the top of the first that Grisham had not even rounded third. Stowers came up firing to the plate. Here's that play again. Great throw.
Yeah, when you hit a ball 110 miles an hour, you just got over the glove of Lionel Lopez. Just feels it and
Boma, I need to borrow the Dragon Radar.
There's a perfect example. You don't need to rush it. You don't need to speed up the game. Take your time. You know the runner's just rounding third, and you have lots of time.
Stowers hit a grand slam last night. Watches a slider for a strike here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad the Yankees didn't trade Schlittler.
Oh, Kakarot. I thought you'd at least be smarter than this. But you have no idea how out of your league you are.
Let's skip the pleasantries. We're here to take you down. Simple as that.
Today that our defense is brought to you by Racetrack. We'll talk a little bit about that. Dominguez, Trent Grisham, and Bellinger in the outfield for the Yankees. We saw that last night. And McMahon
I'm
and
sorry,
Volpe,
brother,
Jazz,
and for
Goldschmidt around the infield. The only change, Ben Rice is behind the plate.
Since you're going to be eradicated anyway, let me share a little something with you. The 2 Saiyans I mentioned earlier, they're even more powerful than me. You could train yourself for a lifetime and never even come close to that level. But since you were too stupid to heed my warning, you're not going to survive another day anyhow. How about this?
If you've got a new special attack hidden up your sleeve, now's the time to use it, Goku.
Sorry, nope.
Lazy fool. Meanwhile, I've been training non-stop to develop a sure kill technique.
For real?
Yeah. Only problem is it takes some time to charge up before I can use it. So I'm gonna need you to fight him alone until then, if you can handle it.
Gotcha. I'll take care of him.
You're a joke.